YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Listen, Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Brett Fox reporting from the Chicks Universe. Now, before we even get into today's videos, I want to just say my heart goes out to the family of Lil Ronnie and his daughter. And as you guys may have known, his baby mother has put up a GoFundMe, as you can see in this picture where the GoFundMe is, so that you can go over there and support. Now, let's get right into it. So, unfortunately, we're here talking about the tragic death of Lil Ronnie and his 5-year-old little daughter. First of all, let me be the first to say, under no circumstances do we endorse violence on this channel at all whatsoever. We're just here to report some of the speculation as well as the facts and just help y'all get closer to the story. As you guys all know, Lil Ronnie, 30-something-year-old rapper from Fort Worth, Texas, was tragically gunned down the other day. Unfortunately, while he was gunned down, the situation was even worse as his daughter was with him as well. Apparently, his daughter's birthday had just passed the day before and they were celebrating the day after. He stopped at a car wash and then violence ensued. Now, there's many speculations going on about the actual incident and how his daughter ended up being killed. A lot of people were mentioning that the suspects got from around the corner and just started shooting towards the car. In the video, a lot of people said, man, Lil Ronnie ran off on his daughter. There's different speculations as to that. I really don't want to get too much into that. Some people are saying that he ran off. Other people are saying that, no, he was trying to distract the gunman. People did point out in the video that before the gunman came around the corner, you could actually see one of the gunmen peeping his head around the corner before actually starting to take off shots. And it actually looks as if he's not even really shooting towards the car right away. At first, it looks like he's shooting down the sidewalk. And as it appears Lil Ronnie is trying to run away is when the gunfire then hit the car. However, all of that is speculation and it's neither here nor there because there's absolutely no place in general for violence, let alone for the violence against a little girl. Now, a lot of things are going back and forth about this murder. This thing is turning into one of the biggest cases of the year so far. Of course, because this is a rapper and it was a notable rapper in the Fort Worth area, that's going to add some steam to the situation. But of course, the detail of a 5-year-old girl being killed the day after her birthday makes this thing goes to a completely different level. Now, as you can imagine, everybody in the Dallas community and around the world, really, or anybody who knows about this story, was absolutely furious. As you can see in the clips that I'm about to play, people are just absolutely floored by what happened, and the emotion and tensions in the community right now, in the Fort Worth community, are through the roof.
Why would you target him? His name is Lil Ronnie. Why would you target him? He didn't bother nobody. And a baby, his baby, a baby. Come on, Fort Worth, what y'all gonna do?
Police say they have identified one suspect who they're not naming and have issued a warrant for capital murder. After today's incident, they're up to 5 homicides in 2025. As the family mourns the victims of this attack, neighbors say the recent rise in gun violence has them on edge.
Now, this is where things get a little bit diced and choppy. So remember how the reporter said that they identified one person or one suspect from the shooting? It turns out that suspect is this person you see right here in that red circle. Now, one thing that people are pointing out right away is that that suspect was actually seen in a photo with this person right over here, which is Yella Beezy, as well as the other person over there, none other than himself, CJ KASINO. Now, if you know anything about the Dallas-Fort Worth scene, you will know that the Hood Fame and the KASINO gang have been beefing for almost a decade now, dating back to all the way from like late 2017. Now, it's really crazy because these dudes actually all used to be very, very tight-knit and close with each other until something went wrong between the two, and then Go Yayo and CJ KASINO went into an all-out war against each other. Here's a clip just to show you the context of how serious the beef between CJ KASINO and Go Yayo was. Now, before I get into that clip, I know you're probably wondering, what do Go Yayo and CJ KASINO have to do with anything? Well, of course, obviously, we can see that CJ KASINO was with the shooter. And then what does Go Yayo have to do with anything? Well, Go Yayo was part of a clique called Hood Fame. Lil Ronnie is also part of that clique. Now let's get into the clip that I'm showing you just to show you how deep the beef was.
CJ boy, you was a pussy, a bitch, your dead mama's a hoe. I wish I dig it right now, piss on her. I make my sons daughters when they get grown. How you want to do this shit? Don't piss me off. On God, I'm in Fort Worth right now on the east side. Do I need to come to the west side? What? Let us know something. Or do you want to be a rapper? Just say you a rapper and I'll leave you alone. But don't trip and say you on some gangster shit, because that's really what I want to do.
Now, as you can see, saying that these guys didn't particularly like each other would be a huge understatement. It seems like they're ready to go at it whenever they cross paths. Now, Go Yayo was actually locked up doing a jail bid, so he's actually not on the streets, but he is expected to come home in a few months. CJ KASINO, however, you can see why was thrown into the mix of all of this. Now, him being pictured with the actual suspect does not help his case whatsoever. Then the weirdest thing actually happened. So just earlier today, CJ KASINO was thought to have been arrested. Rumors started circulating left and right that he was actually arrested by the police and his car was searched. However, CJ KASINO did get online a few moments later to let it be known that he was not arrested.
Cap, take all them posts down. I am not in jail, bro. Tell them take all them posts down. And I want y'all to issue an apology to my family and friends for having them folks word. Cap.
And somehow it looks as if his lookalike was the one that was arrested. Very, very weird case. Now, those of us who have common sense would make you feel like, okay, if the lookalike is saying that he was just sitting there smoking weed like on some normal stuff, and then out of nowhere, a whole bunch of cops and U.S. Marshals rolled up on him as if he killed somebody, CJ KASINO probably shouldn't be breathing too easy right now. And he should probably be talking to his lawyer. And let's just hope that he had nothing to do with this whatsoever, and it's 100% a coincidence. However, a lot of people feel as though this whole thing does have CJ KASINO's name all over it, because people are saying that Lil Ronnie's affiliation with Go Yayo is what ended up getting himself and his daughter killed. And of course, one of those people leading the charge in those accusations is none other than Fort Worth's own Charleston White. Take a look at this clip here.
And now all the city this, y'all helped build this city like this here. Remember, y'all all got behind Go Yayo, and all he did was fight. And all people died around him. Children died around Go Yayo. Y'all forgot? Haven't y'all forgot? My 40 go boom. They took this song. Let me play it for you. Hold on. Let's play it. Let's listen to it, because I remember these seeds were sown into the minds, into the hearts of children, and he performed it in front of the schools, in front of our babies. Violent, murderous, killing music was brought to our babies, and y'all co-signed this for work. Now, do I need to remind y'all? Do I need to remind y'all? Lil Ronnie and them was babies. J-Dub, all they were babies. CJ KASINO, them niggas were babies that put this music scene on, and it's been death and destruction ever since they been rapping. So we go act like, come on now. Come on now. Now all of a sudden, oh, I can't believe this. They been having shootouts around this mother. They was just, before Go Yayo went to jail, wasn't they trying to meet up with CJ going to this block, they been shoot, come on now.
So, as you can see, Charleston White is not giving CJ KASINO any slack whatsoever. And it seems like the whole internet is trying to pin this thing on him. It seems like the story just gets crazier and crazier as each minute goes by. And there's so many twists and turns, and there's just so much sad layers to this whole thing, especially with the fact that a young innocent girl was killed. A lot of people are speaking out and are really, really upset by this. A lot of artists are even coming out and speaking up as well. CJ KASINO himself kind of condemned the killings, saying that kids are off limits under any circumstances. This situation is just a tragedy all the way around. A lot of people have a lot of questions. One of the questions that I have to speak on, otherwise I wouldn't be doing my job, is that the fact that a lot of people are asking, why was Lil Ronnie even with his daughter if he knew that he had beef? Granted, we understand it was the day after her birthday, but as a street person, you should know that if you're putting yourself in some type of situation where you're in a heated, deadly beef, or you're in a situation that at any moment sparks could just fly, you probably shouldn't be anywhere near your loved ones. I think that's something that we can all agree to. At the end of the day, 2020 vision is always in hindsight, right? So we can't really blame Lil Ronnie. The only people you can really blame in this situation, in my opinion, is the shooters, but that's my opinion. But who knows? Only time will tell how this whole thing even plays out. One thing worth mentioning before we even get out of here is that although CJ KASINO denied being arrested in that clip, he did eventually delete that clip off of his IG story. So that may be a foreshadowing into something else. Who knows? So tell me, what do y'all think? How do you think this plays out? Let me know in the comment section. Also be sure to like and subscribe. It's your boy Brad Fox coming from the Chicks Universe. Till next time.